Hi everyone and welcome to round 9 at Zandvoort. I am joined by a co-commentator today, or the one and only. Had to get out of there. Hopefully you can hear me. I should be able to get him in now. Hi Jan, how are you doing?
Hi, hello chat, hello everyone.
Have you managed to get into the session?
I'm trying out right now.
Fantastic, yeah. The track got changed very quickly. I'm just going to quickly sort a few things at my end as well. And then once this is all done and dusted, we'll get a decent view. I'll use that Assetto Corsa as well because nobody needs to see that. Just say when.
Yeah, I'm just doing it right now. Hopefully, yeah, I'm getting it.
Perfect, perfect. Nothing like the chaos of trying to get things sorted. So Jan, did you get a chance to go around Zandvoort today, or were you just watching the
Yes.
guys doing it?
Yeah, I was racing with them. I was doing some practice races today with them throughout this evening. I have to say the level is really even. There are people that will go to different strategies than others. And mostly it's gonna be some very close battles, but you have to be careful around here. The track's not very wide.
Yes, yeah, it was. There was a couple of warnings that went up um, just before the guys were getting going. They were worried that the things were going to be very, very tight. Ah, we've got the honey badger in the chat. I don't know if that's an A because of his sore head. And also, there we go. You can hear the racing, but you couldn't see it. But now you can see it, and it's full glory. That's nice for hot laps, but awful for racing. I quite like it. I quite like it in open wheelers. I've not driven it with the touring cars. Yeah, it's the ACTV HUD. I don't know, it's not taking the update properly and it's not giving me the options to change the colour or anything, but I quite like how it looks, so it's for now it's going to stay like that. Just quickly having a flick through, see what else is going on. We'll flick through the field. Do you know what sort of times the guys were setting earlier on?
They were trying to get on the 45s. 45 seems to be a good lap time. People are getting constantly on the 46. I have seen some people doing that really well. Apart from them, I don't think throughout the race we're gonna see anyone doing 45s since the fuel and the tires won't let you do it.
Yeah. It looks like the track's coming up to grip as well. They've dropped the grip down a little bit. You can just see that it's coming up to 93%. So it's still getting there. So we'll have a wee run through the skins that were missing last week for the Peugeot. Give people that didn't see them a chance to see them. So similar Gulf colours for the Mission Smoke now. A slight dig at the Ferraris covert sponsorship. One of the first see-its there we have for Alan, who is very excited to get going tonight. This is we see one of the Civics going a wee bit wide. And I have finally worked out how to do the free cam, so we can sit here at the corner just watch people just plodding by. And you can see all the details of the track. The nice blades of grass there. So, if you didn't vomit there, then, you know, fair play to you. I'll jump back on. Jump back on as they're getting into the 49s now. So the track is just getting a bit more grip in it.
Yep. Grip starting to get up since we're starting at 95. But since it's a long track, it won't get to 100%. It won't be possible. It might be around 98. So we won't spend the same times, really, like at the practices before.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they should be able to get decent times.
Nope. So I was just flicking over there just as somebody's just coming out the pits, just letting everyone get by. And James managing to get into the 48, so he'll be wanting to try and capitalise on his win last week with fewer dents in his car. As we're just having a wee look. Now Lipsa's in second place in his Hyundai. He started at the back last week. He was having some horrendous connection issues just before the race started, and did really well to come right through the field. I think he finished like 4th, 5th or 4th or something like that. But certainly a lot higher up than when he started. Theodore as well. Quite a nice liveried Audi there.
Yeah, nice.
And
yellow and blue, nice tones, really.
I think there was a big lock
Big
up there
slide
from.
Yeah.
We'll see how Vinny's getting on as well in his Hyundai. Round about the 152s. And taking a bit of a lot of curb there.
Coming around. Doesn't improve. Last lap was a 49.6. And just Brooke with a 48.0.
All coming back now, so 12 minutes to go in this pre-practice and then we'll be on to quali.
Yep.
So fingers crossed, like I said, it's the main thing's going to be the race. This is just a bit tighter than Grobnet last week as well, so that's just going to add hopefully not too much space.
Yeah, you don't have that many run-ups there, guys.
Yeah, I'll just bring this up just to kind of try and get that in a bit but we can actually see it. So it is a really long track, so if they do get spaced out then they could just be kind of racing amongst themselves. So we'll just see James just coming around. Already a fastest sector there, which can't be right because it's saying he's 19 seconds faster than what he was, so I think that could just be a wee glitch there.
Yeah.
Well, we can try and watch him coming round and see what sort of time he's putting in. In fact, I tell you what we'll do is we'll just try and jump on board with him. As you see, it's actually got a decent onboard camera for that. And just when you get comfortable with that view, it'll probably switch to looking directly into his stone cold eyes.
Flores does not improve by a few milliseconds. Still good laps though.
Yeah. He's quite far off Josh in first place actually.
Yeah.
Josh setting an absolutely blinding thing, unless he's sandbagging, unless he's just you know, not revealing all his hand. He's saving it for qualifying and then he's gonna go all in.
To take in that this is free practice, this is not qualifying.
Yep, that's it. He's maybe just waiting for that optimum track grip. And he's just a little bit off his time there. It's as more and more of them are getting into the 48s now.
Yep, we have 5 cars within 1 second. We should expect this to be a really tight, really close battle.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's going to be some of the. There's a lot of corners where there could be potential kind of dives. If somebody leaves a door open, then there's a big chance that somebody's going to sort of put a foot in there. So hopefully they'll leave plenty of space for each other. Certainly turn 1 at the end of this long straight, that could be chaotic. But
Yeah, that's gonna be chaotic, and also a really good opportunity to overtake, since we just broke the 47 sets or 7.
pushing faster and faster and faster. See, this is one of the things with these cars is I always struggled with the Hyundai and the Peugeot and the Honda, but I've seen there was one of the guys, Vader, who was driving around here, and he was absolutely rapid in the Honda round Valuga or Valley Lugia. Sorry, that's that one. And it's just remarkable to see. It doesn't really matter the car as long as you kind of have it, because last week James was really fast in the Cupra, and to be fair, the other chap that he was racing against was really fast in the Alpha, but it just ended, just wasn't particularly a good show, but it was quite exciting to watch him fighting back and getting there and watching the battles. God, James is down in 7th now, with Alan close behind. And Josh is looking pretty consistent, because he's only just a 0.07 off his last lap, so that's pretty bang on.
Yeah. Should also mention that these cars are front-wheel drive. They're not rear-wheel drive, they're not all-wheel drive, they're front-wheel drive. What that means that the front tires will get hotter and they wear more than the ones at the back.
Yeah.
And also, if you lift off the accelerator while leaving a turn, there might be a chance of oversteer.
Yeah.
You should be careful with that.
And as you were saying as well, this is only practice, so they might just be getting their feels for the track and just putting down some rubber before they actually get stuck in and involved. Just have a wee.
Just checking in, trying to get some.
And just checking in with the messages on the chat there. It's not Peugeot, it's Peugeot. Fine. I think he'll probably have ice cream for his head and a beer for the belly. I think it's going to be pretty tight when it comes to qualifying as well. Now just 5 minutes to go until qualifying.
We might see some people trying to get some advantage of others. See some people trailing other people, trying to get the fastest lap by getting a toe, or maybe they learn a bit more about the racing line.
Yeah,
we might see a bit of those.
It's definitely got the length in the straights to make the most of it. But you might see it here actually if Ben makes a move. This is something that you could be seeing in the race a lot.
Yeah.
But you can see how compromised he is just getting that inside line, and just if the Peugeot behind had just backed off a wee bit earlier, he might have been able to get a cleaner run as he just slides a bit, but he holds that slide. Now have we look further back? Yeah, Ben's half a second down on his previous, so that first corner just goes to show how much time you can lose just from just a little overtake.
Coming through now to the third sector, wanted down. Yep.
Yeah. Vinny just a wee bit off his pace as well, down on his best. Just have a wee flick through and see if anyone's in the green.
Does not look like it. Maybe
Fudo, but
in the green.
yeah, they're all kind of getting tangled up amongst each other at the moment. Just some little gentle love taps there. That's not so gentle that time.
No, not so gentle anymore.
No.
So.
But like I said, I'll put this down to practice. Hopefully we'll not see any of this in qualifying or the race.
Yeah. 30 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if anyone will improve throughout this free practice. See if anyone will catch up to Josh Brooks on this session.
Yeah, Ben's only 0.2 off, so there's not anything in it there. It's just quite a big gap from the first and second. At the moment, like I said, it's a hard track to get past as well, so if somebody does make a move from further back at the start and does it, or if somebody actually gets a cracking start, they might be able to get like up into a higher position, which could hinder but also make things a bit interesting for overtaking further back as well. But it also has the opportunity for it to just be somebody gets in front and then just runs away with it. But we'll see what happens.
Yes, it's gonna be about position on the track. It's gonna be really hard to overtake, like you said before. So whoever gets on the top 5 on the leaderboard throughout the qualifying will probably have the highest chance of winning the race.
That's it. The track's getting up to about 95% now, so I thought it might have got up a wee bit higher there. And James just looked like he was putting down some rubber as well. I think Josh is just on one as well. We'll just try and see where he is on the track.
Josh is now throughout after first sector. Yep.
And he's just coming round, just about halfway round. And he's down on his best. Ben Collins is in the pits, and James, unfortunately his timings have mucked up a wee bit. But we'll jump on board and just watch him going round here.
Yeah, it seems like Josh. Oh yeah, sure. It seems like Josh is gonna take this session with a 147.647.
Hey guys, quick word. You're very low on stream.
Oh.
If you can fix that,
That'll be up to me. I'll get that sorted just now.
Alright, good luck.
In fact, to be honest, you sound very loud, so... Do you just want to check your levels and just maybe bring it up a wee bit if you can?
Yeah, sure. Checking out right now.
Perfect.
Okay, I got it out the maximum right now.
Ah, that's it.
Sounds
That
good.
sounds much better, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be fine.
Yep. So time's over.
That's it. So Josh, out front. It did look like he had a purple sector there, so I wonder if he's improved. And he has. Oh, see?
Oh.
Sandbagging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical.
Yep.
Oh.
As we just wait for the other drivers to just finish up.
Yeah.
And Vinny, who's looks like he's contemplating life in
Just
the,
Brooks coming around to the last corner.
and he's up as well. Oh, is he going to get onto the 46?
It might look even a. Yeah, it might be.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
Right in time.
oh, he backed off. What
Yeah.
a cheeky monkey. Oh, amazing. So, just a minute before we jump into the next qualifying session, we still have the leaderboard from last week. So we shall just have a quick run through that and see where everyone is. So Josh's still out front, and he could look like he might extend his lead today, unless James has got anything to do with it to try and rein it in. Ben as well, who is looking, I mean, to be fair, the guys that are all out the front are looking really, really fast today. So fingers crossed they'll be able to get a good run at it.
The top three of the free practice it's the same as the top three of the driver's standings.
That's it. And then you can see the difference with Alan as well. I mean, him getting a second place last week as well. You can see the improvement from how he'd been doing from the 9th, 8th, 13th and then 2nd. So fingers crossed they can finish up quite high today, and it'll obviously make a huge difference to the team standings as well. So as you can hear in the background, qualifying has started again, as it looks like everyone is taken to the track, and we'll just get back into that. And we're just on board with Ben, as they're just putting down some more.
See lots of people coming out to the track now.
Yes.
People want to get their first laps in.
I think they're just trying to time it so if they do get held up a wee bit, then they'll get another go at it, because it is a long lap. So they're not going to get many opportunities to do it, as we've already got a Honda in the tyres. So imagine he'll probably go back to the pits. There we go. Now we know that Josh has got possibly even a 146 at this point in him, so whether he just goes out and he sets that now, that'll be interesting to see. I mean, it's all quite exciting with the 15 drivers that we've got tonight. A slightly smaller grid than last week, so I'm hoping that it'll actually make things a bit cleaner, but we'll see.
Yeah.
He just caught a wee bit of the grass there, so that might just knock a little bit off his time. I mean, he's already flying in there with a predicted 146.5. I'm just going going to quickly snap back to Josh because he is running a bit slower, but he's gaining time through that section. 147. Colin's still holding on to it. Time dropping more and more as well. Oh, late on the brakes there. It's not cost him too much. This could be the one to beat. We've still not got James out. He's not going particularly fast this lap. This might only be his out lap.
Yep.
Now, this will be a good test as well to actually see if the timing's actually right on this. Taking a huge amount of curb into the chicane. And he's, oh, hopefully it's still clean.
Yeah, still clean, run a bit wild, just a bit.
Still saying he's on for a 46.5. We'll find out if it's clean in a couple of seconds when he gets over the line.
And let's see which lap time can he get.
Whoa.
147.0.
So
0.53. And Fyodor comes second with a 48.3. So
yeah,
this may not be the setting times for
yeah, the
each
times
person.
look wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but now it looks okay. Now it looks like it's right.
Yeah.
Zaifi,
Mom second with a 47.6 and Saif with a 47.8.
yep, more grip going down onto the track, and the tyres getting a bit up. There should be a better operating temperature now. Vinny not being able to crack the 150s yet, but hopefully he'll be able to find that pace.
Just coming with a faster purple setup. First purple setup.
Just gonna find the Volkswagen. Da-da-da. Colin's improving on his last run as well. But not fast enough for everything, but still going wide there as well.
Yeah, people try to get as wide as possible for the exit so they can gain as much speed as they can. Since it's a really tight part of the track, you really lost a lot of momentum there.
Could this be the first of the 146s? And it is.
Yeah, it is. 46.908. First 46 of the session.
That's it. Lipsas pushing hard. He's gone off. Zaifi back in the pits. With just 4 minutes going before we start the race. Ben Hayes up into 5th. A second off first place. And slowly up into 2nd. And behind oh, it's really squirrely under the brakes there.
Yep. We see Flores' mom actually in the pits. Wonder if he's gonna go for another lap.
I think he will. He's maybe just changing a couple of things. But then in saying that, he might just be happy with 4th. And try and get those positions back in the race.
At the moment, Josh being the only one in the 46. And Flores' mom comes out into the track.
Fantastic. We'll have a wee look further back just now. We've got Ren, who is
and Alan is following. Alan's trying to get the toe of Flores' mom.
I don't know, could this be some sort of shake and bake that they're trying to do? Ren's going a wee bit slow, just letting Josh through there as well. And Josh is up again. But he may have lost a little bit of time. Oh, he's into the pits. So we will get on board with Flat Earth Mom. And we'll watch James and Alan getting round.
Yeah, Alan's waiting for him to get going. He's trying to get there. He's still.
And that's the track saying it's now running fast. So we'll see how fast it's going.
Minutes left on the clock. We shall race to just Brooks' time.
I think it's beatable. I think.
It is beatable.
Yeah,
You
but I
have to
think.
really set it good.
Oh,
Oh, and a spin.
big snatch there.
Alan had to go wide. And
There
he's still
was me
waiting
wondering.
for-
Yeah, there was me wondering if he was just waiting. They were trying to swap the toe. So pushing round here. It'll be interesting to see if he can knock Josh off the top spot. It did look like Alan was gaining there, so I think that toe is going to be pretty crucial in the race.
Yes.
And I think even for, like, if the guys start lapping as well, it's going to be awkward for people getting by that are leading.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the blue flags there is kind of a warning to say that there's fast drivers coming, but it is up to the faster drivers to make sure they get by safely. Slips just puts in a much better time. And Ren up as well, just behind them in fourth. Fantastic stuff.
Yep. 5/10 of the leader. And Saif's comes through to
Saifi.
get second. 47.296. 4/10 of the leader.
Not much time here, so it's really just the guys that might have enough time to get another lap in. I think Josh is really sitting pretty at the moment. Much cleaner around there this time. Really tidy. And Vinny in at a 149 as well, so I mean there's absolutely nothing between them really.
Yeah, they're separated by smallest of gaps. It's 1 second till the 10th driver. Let's see.
Oh, and he's done it!
46.
But Josh is still out on track and he is flying as well.
Alan does improve as well with a 47.199. So that's really helping some parts.
So is Josh is he sitting back and is he taking that? I don't think he is.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna let him.
I think he's got the bit between his teeth, so he's going to absolutely push and take that first position back. Again, really tidy through that chicane there.
Yeah, might get out of the car ahead. But I think it's too far. Maybe it will improve. Well, let's see. Coming around the last corner. Will he improve? He does, but it's not enough.
Not enough.
10th out of Flat
Great
Earth Mom.
stuff.
And that's it.
So.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah. So we've got Flat Earth Mom in first, Josh in second, Theodore in third, Ben Collins in fourth, Alan in fifth, Zyphi in sixth, Lipsaz in seventh, Lantern in eighth, Slowy in ninth, Ren in 10th, Ben Hayes in 11th, Alexandra in 12th, Jet on Fire in 13th, Vinny in 14th, Satuki in 15th, and then it's just the commentators that are down the bottom in 16th
Yeah.
and 17th. So unfortunately, you know, we'd be out there nailing it. That's why we're here. It's not. It's not that we've decided that we can't actually drive properly. That we're just going to talk over stuff. It's just our skill levels are obviously far too high. Just had Vinny message me there just now, just saying it's a tough track, and I think he's not lying there. It's a real tester. It'll be interesting to see how it works out later on. I'll just have a quick look at the messages.
Yeah.
And they were,
Although it's a hard track, people were settling in fast laps. Almost everyone is at the 47 and 46.
I didn't see that many people coming off the track either, so that's
No.
a good sign.
Yeah.
That is a really good sign. So we're just about to get going. Just 40 seconds before it goes.
We might see some people daring to get into the inside the first turn, trying to get that position. Well, it's up to them now.
And hopefully this will just whip me back to the pits at 10 seconds, and then I'll be able to just...
Oh, I'm already at the pits.
Ah, fantastic. And they're off. Oh, great start. All the way, really clean. Sorry, as we're further
Braking
back.
late. Awesome touch. Alan's off to the grass.
Oh, and he's bouncing on as he's rejoining. I don't think... Oh, two of them caught up there, Lantern and Alan, on the first lap.
A Lantern, the other car that got
Yeah, we did.
crashed.
And it did look like he had some contact just before he ended up on the grass there.
Yeah.
Things
He's the one who
looking...
crashed with Alan. Alan ran him wide.
And I think, unfortunately, with the speed he was going, just when he hit the grass, he was just a passenger. So, not much he could do there.
Yeah.
There's a wee... Actually, not much between them. It's just a bit of a freight train car through just now. I was just watching them round. We'll switch back to first place. Just if we can see if Josh can get on his shirt tails and get a move into the turn one.
Might see a bit too far.
Yeah, I think anything beyond that, it's a lunge. Oh,
Yeah. The other
Fido
one capable of
behind
doing that
was late on the brakes. Yeah.
The Honda running a bit wide, locking up the front tires.
Oh, Collins really hard on the brakes there. This is a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, this is really bunched up. Everyone's really getting to their own rhythms. Not that much of a fight happening between each other.
I think they're just probably relying on the person in front making a mistake and capitalising on it rather than actually trying to push a move, which is probably quite a sensible thing to do. It looked like Josh was thinking about doing something there. Jump on board and just see how it's looking for him. If he does start moving around too much, then he is also going to leave an invitation there for the cars behind to try and make a move. Oh, just really tidy through there.
Yeah, everyone's really doing really well that hard session, that really is hard braking zone. Not actually not that much, many accidents actually happening around.
That's gone from one extreme to another from last week, but it's still early on, still just over 25 minutes to go in this.
Yeah.
So that's the fastest lap set by, oh, it's been knocked by Lipsis, yeah. Oh, and guy's just making some bigger moves at the back there.
Yeah, it just said going too wide, running wide.
Oh, change of positions going on at the back there.
Yep, battling with Satsuki.
Vinny determined not to give up that position, and it's also meant that Alan, who's running, can run quite quick, is desperately trying to get by to get back in the fight. Lantern, unfortunately, 5 seconds off, so hopefully he's not carrying any damage there. Zyphy getting super close to the back of that Golf as well. Josh getting really close to the back, and James in the front as well. Oh, as we've had positions swapping about. Yeah.
It's Jet on Fire. Jet on Fire round wide.
Oh, and he's lost a fair bit of time there. Ren just trying to position his car. Not. Oh, a lot of curve there. I don't know if he'll get a slowdown for that. It doesn't look like he's got any intentions of slowing down, so I'll assume that's not happening. And Lips has pushing hard up on that Civic in front and closing down on the straight. It might be enough, but there was a good defensive line there from Zyphy. It also allowed Slowy to catch right up on him as well.
Josh Brook with the fastest lap, 146.608. Trying to catch up Flood of Small right now. All the leaders are lapping on 46, apart from Slowy being 7th on 46.9.
And he's Josh really putting the pressure on James in front of him now. I don't know if it's going to be enough to make a move, but he's all over the back of him.
He's all over him.
Oh, and Fedor looking to the outside. This is what I was saying, just with, you know, allowing just that little bit of room.
Fedor around the outside. Doesn't look like he make it.
Oh, and Collins is possibly...
in.
Is he through?
He's not. He's side by side.
And Audi just getting a little bit more drive out of there. Unbelievably tight, but the good thing is it all looks really clean so far, so hopefully that is not the curse of the commentator and we end up in some sort of destruction derby, but we shall see. As Lantern is fighting for 14th position, it looked like he got by and then lost the position again. Is Josh going to try something? James taking the defensive line into the first corner. Josh trying to go around the outside. Oh, and he's lost. Has he lost that position? No. Oh, Fyodor looking so tantalisingly close to getting to second place.
This is going to be a struggle throughout the whole race.
That's it. Oh, a little bit of a little knock there. I think it was just a...
Bain He's setting now the fastest lap time, 46.548.
Oh, and we've lost Jet on Fire, one of the Peugeots. Yeah, I don't know if it's been a connection issue, as he was running quite further up the field.
Looks like he disconnected. Lost connection.
Which is a bit of a shame. But hopefully these guys will give us a chance to get our breath back for a couple of seconds, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen because there is absolutely nothing separating these guys. Oh, big lock up from Josh going into the chicane.
Oh, Jet on Fire says the throttle was stuck open.
Ah, right. Ah, really, really unfortunate there. Josh getting a run on James onto the main straight. James going defensive again. Josh still looking at the outside. It's just not enough, and it's just allowing James just to get a little bit more drive. As Collins is having another look at that Audi. Clearly sick of looking at the back end of it.
Touch.
Oh, big touch. I think Collins is backed off just to give that position back, or has he?
Yeah, he has. He has.
If the Audi's in front, we'll just put it down as I'm being a gentleman and move on. That's allowed Zyfi and Lipsis to come back.
Yeah. It might seem like that accident may have separated Josh and Floodesman from the pack. They're now by themselves.
Oh, Collins running super wide there. Allowing Zyfi through. It's also got Sloy having a look at the inside of Lipsis as well. And Hayes is just behind that as well. This is incredible stuff. 2 seconds between the second and third. But if
that
Josh
gap
and
that gap might declare the winner, the second place.
if Josh and James start fighting again up front, then that time could come down, as it is now.
Collins are in the inside.
James finding a rhythm. That's the fastest lap. Flat Earth Mom. As we've got Collins, who's got the inside line, and it's forced him out as he's getting pushed round the corner there by Zyfi, making sure that he's got maximum acceleration coming out there. As there is a bit of gap between Theodore in third place as he's trying to hunt down Josh in front.
Yep. Flores James putting now down to the floor. I just said the fastest lap. He's trying to get a gap to Josh.
Yeah, Josh is closing it again though. Just about half a second. And Theodore's actually managing to catch up as well. It's not coming out as quickly, but he's down to 1.8 seconds. So he's taking 0.2 off. And then as quickly as you see that, he goes back up again. But the gap is growing between third and fourth now. 2.2 seconds. But that's all it is just a couple of bad corners or fighting with your opponent too much. Might just be enough to allow somebody else in there. Alan pushing hard. Coming back up through the field into 11th now. Lantern as well in 13th. Josh within 0.3 on the back straight, and he's got a run on him.
Josh now sets the fastest lap.
Not going for the outside like he had been. Is he going to... James shutting the door on him. He's maybe just having to rethink how he's doing things and just trying to find another way round past him if he can. Trying to do it cleanly. Things looking a wee bit more spaced out behind as well. Josh catching up on him again, and Fyodor just hanging on in there. Oh, I thought he was going to try and launch up the inside. Would have been a brave move.
Yeah, it seems like this battle is gonna go on for the whole race. They don't seem like they are two different times. It's really, really tight.
All it could be is just one tiny mistake, and that'll be enough. Zyphy closing up on Collins as well. Oh. As you can see, everything's backing up, and we've got a battle on there. Slowly trying to get by Hayes. Or Hayes trying to get by, yeah. And he's got it.
Well, he may come back at the start-finish straight.
That's it, we'll just watch that going on there. There's Fyodor setting a 1:46.4. Just holding that inside line, just making sure he's not going to go by. So I'm just switching back to the battle for first. Sorry guys, there's a lot going on here. I'm trying my best to try and work out what's the best to watch, but it's just absolute insanity. Yep.
Round wide. I think slowly round wide. Yeah.
Yep, and it's just allowed Hayes back into 7th. 2 seconds behind Lipsas in front of him, and then Lipsas and Zyphy in their own battle. So there's a battle for 4th and the battle for 1st going on at the moment. Fyodor is now 1.3 off 2nd place, so he is coming back. And he'll just be saying them getting closer and closer every lap. So there's still a chance for the rest of the guys to get further up.
It looks like it has been separated into small groups.
Yes, things are starting to space out.
Yeah.
Now I was worried about cars getting lapped on this track, but I do wonder if we will see it round without anyone getting lapped.
There's no one even the first sector, they all are around the second, third sector, so it might look like everyone has enough pace to not get lapped.
Yep. And even Karun is that, and we've just had Ren getting overtaken there, and he might get his position back as he's just trying to keep the inside really close there, keeping it clean, and he's had to yield. Probably a sensible decision there. He'll get another go at him.
Josh now really close to James.
He's maybe trying to think about a different part of the track. I mean, James's eyeballs, in fact, both of their eyeballs must be absolutely bleeding at the moment. Fyodor within a second of Josh now.
Looks like he's catching up really well. Last lap of Fyodor was a 46.6 compared to Josh Brook 46.7.
Could he come back and steal a position? It's obviously easier to catch up than it is to pass. I think Josh will be telling everyone that at the moment as well. James obviously driving the widest Cupra in the world at the moment. He's just going to try and get as much of this curb as he can to try and...
He might be able to get it now to start finish straight.
So close.
Yeah.
He's going to stick to the outside.
Gonna run the outside. Can he stick it?
He's just got his nose in front there. Oh, just a little bit of a rub. Now he's Now with
That's
that,
letting,
it's
that's
letting,
Fury
yeah.
catch up. Now he's in the fight.
So now we've got 3 cars battling for the lead with just about 10 minutes to go. This is really incredible stuff. Further back, things are getting a bit spaced out.
Yep, there's not that much going on. People are getting spaced out in little groups. There's a big gap from 8th to 9th, and so on. But it looks like, yeah, it's gonna be about the first place. Who's gonna get it?
Now you can see Theodore just taking just a different lines, just taking it a bit easier. Josh still trying to attack. Just trying to just find that way by, and like I said, it just might allow a
Right, around the
big
outside
move
again,
from the Audi.
but not enough.
So, yeah, James is doing a really, really great job of just making sure his car's just parked at the most awkward parts of the track, so he can't get by, which he's perfectly entitled to do.
Let's see what he can do now. He'll try to get into the inside now. Looks like he's a bit too far.
He's too far back this time, but if he's far enough back, he might get a better drive through the first turn and maybe get a better chance to do it.
Then he's on the outside of Lips, yes.
Was that in the first corner?
Actually, before the first corner,
Ah,
he was
fantastic.
already ahead around the outside.
Yeah. I missed that just with keeping an eye on what's going on. First in Zyphi getting by Collins there into 4th place. Could this be an incredible boost drive to try and catch up with 3rd place as well? And it looks like they're getting their breath back a wee bit, just maybe to try and push her again. Saying that, they're just about 46.3 is a predicted, so at the moment Josh is on a predicted nearly around about his fastest lap.
Yeah.
And Flat Earth Mom as well. I mean, it didn't look like they were going hard, but they are still absolutely flying round.
Yeah, they're really flying. Flat Earth Mom with a 46.7 last lap. Josh Brook with a 47.0 and Fyodor with a 46.8. So they're really staying at the 47, 46 high. Behind as well, they're really going fast as well. Ben Collins, for example, 46.4 at the last lap. As we speak.
Jet on fire. Oh, come on, man. The racing's been good. I know you want the rear wheel drive, but
Now it looks like the group has gone up since everyone's now getting to 46.3s. Like 4 drivers actually below 46.3.
yeah, the Audi TT Cup is a cracking car as well, especially when they push the pass. That makes a big difference. If the guys had pushed the pass on these, it would be incredible. But they can only wag with the tail they've got. So you know, that's what they're doing, and they're putting on a good show for us. This is an incredible race so far. It's had me on the edge of my seat. Josh is just so close to up there. Oh, now is that allowed Josh to make a move?
It looks like he's gonna try around the outside again. That didn't work for him before.
No.
Really tight, going wide.
Oh, and he might make it stick. I think James has just got a better run out of that. Yeah.
Have a look
He's
again.
desperately trying to get into the inside so he can try and get that inside of turn 1.
straight, getting the slipstream. Look around the inside. No, he can't. Going around the outside.
Oh,
They
little bit of
touch.
contact.
Again.
Both of them holding on to it. It's so close round here. I mean, these things will take a gentle love tap. Hopefully Josh isn't getting too frustrated.
He looks like he has the pace, but he's held up by Flores Mom. Last lap of La Frala of the month was a 47.3. Josh made a 46.8.
That's it.
He's really pushing on.
Looking for any opportunity to try and get round now. This is incredible. He's just getting so much more drive just out round that little bit, but he just...
Oh, that lovely turn from the back.
Yeah, I was just about to say he can't drive through the see it, but he can certainly try. I think James is just trying to make sure that he's got his see it positioned well on the track before he's leaving a corner, so he's maybe taking some parts of the track a bit slower. Again, they're all tidy.
It may look like the Hyundai it's better at managing tires than the Seat.
Yeah.
Because Flores was really struggling to get now into the 46, or maybe it was because of an error. It may depend on how well they manage the tires at being first.
Could be, and if you look at fourth place, they're actually getting a little bit of a run as well. They're catching up.
Yeah.
Josh trying to go for the inside. Oh, a little bit of contact. He's still fighting so hard. And just with those shenanigans, it's just allowing the Audi just to come back again. And fourth place to come back again.
Yeah. Both Volkswagens trying to catch up to the Civic.
It's at 4 minutes to go here. So we should be looking at least another 3 laps. Maybe, yeah, at least sort of 3 laps. Just... as they're side by side, Josh just really pushing him.
He's trying, but
he's trying his best, but Flat Mum is doing so well to hang on.
He's managing the pressure really well for being a battle for the first place.
I think it's either going to be lots of swear words or absolutely silence with them driving right. As you can see how much everything's bunching up behind again.
Yeah, Collins within 4/10 of Saif. It doesn't look like it's going to be close enough to get around on the straight. Meanwhile, at the front, George looking around, trying to get another toe.
That's it. Now we can see 14th place coming up.
Oh, and they touch.
Oh,
and Brooks,
oh, he's held it.
Saved it.
Oh, a cracking save.
Inside.
Jeez, O's. Now, that might have just roasted his tyres a wee bit.
The Hyundai really looks like he can manage well the tires.
Yeah.
As we said, yeah, he's managing much better.
Further back, we've just had Alan move up into 10th place, past Ren. I can see now Zaifi 1.7 off the lead. I don't think he's going to have enough to get closer a third. As Josh just throwing that Hyundai around the track. Desperately trying to get by James, who has held on to first since getting pole and qualifying. Now, is he going to try and back off and then take him the next lap? Because I don't...
Oh, watch out. We might be coming up to the first blue flag of the day
Yeah.
with Satsuki.
Oh, this could catch him at a horrible point. Again, it is not the responsibility of the person that's getting lapped. It's the others to get by him safely. But hopefully he'll see them and he might just pull off to the side.
Let's see if he can stick it now.
This will be our last lap. This will be our last lap. And they could catch him at a horrible part of the track. Oh.
Yeah, this is gonna be a real bad path for being a blue flag for being.
Now as James just held on a bit. Oh, as he bounces over the curb, he's maybe lost a bit of time, and Josh up the inside.
And they touch. And he takes it. No, he saves it. Sorry.
Saves it. And the back marker's just pulled over in the grass, which I think is probably one of the safest things. Zyphy is down to 0.8 behind. Third is, Collins going wide there. Oh. No, I think
Brooks now 7
as there's
off the leader.
Big move there.
And Collins gets through.
Yep.
Zyphy goes wide, loses another position to Hamis.
Things just.
Yeah. Will he have another chance at this race?
Well, I was about to say I don't think so, but he got a really, really good run on him.
Yeah.
Josh just trying to use as much of the track and just getting a run.
Will he get it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. It's not enough.
That's it.
Oh. I'm sure the run. Fun fly Flores.
What a race.
Oh, okay. What a race. What a magnificent overtaking maneuvers. Good racing.
Well, it's probably not so much the overtaking manoeuvres. It was just being able to hold the positions there. As we're just watching Vinny coming round. Last car to finish, and you can see all of them upside down celebrating in the back there. So, what did you think of that then, Jan?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was incredible how tight was the fight for the lead. Also Fyodor coming back at them after losing a bit of gap at the first lap. Coming up to the both of them and giving them a good race.
Yeah, now, hopefully I don't think there'll be anything like last week with the racing incidents. So, hopefully the positions will stand as they are without any penalties. Which is first Flat Earth Mum, second Josh, third Theodore, 4 Collins, 5th Hayes, 6th Zyphy, 7th Lipsis, 8th Louis, 9th Alexandra, 10th Alan, 11th Ren, 12th Lantern, 13th Finney, and 14th I think Satura. I could be wrong. If I am, I do apologise. And
yeah, it's Satura.
Oof. I nearly got it right. But yeah, absolutely fantastic stuff tonight. Really, really, really enjoyed that. Like I said, not the same bashy sort of racing that we had before. So hopefully it's a sign of what's going to be good next week. Now we'll see. Just having a wee look at some of the comments there. Now we've got Jet on Fire just saying about just that, like, not happy with the cars. The cars are really hard to control. I find them really awkward just with them being front wheel drive and a bit understeery. But you can see there, you can see how close that was tonight. It was really, really fantastic stuff. So hopefully your throttle will be sorted for next week and you'll be able to get in. I don't think there's anything else to say. I think I need to go and get my breath back.
It seems like James is gonna close the gap on to Josh at the leaderboard and the standings. He's gonna
Yes.
get that gap closer by 5 points. And Ben might stick. Yeah, it's gonna be actually. Yeah, Ben might lose third position.
Yeah.
Ben might
No,
lose third position.
the guys will get the scores up, which you'll be able to check on the Discord later on. If you're not part of Assetto Friends, then I strongly advise that you sign up. Cracking community, great spirit in there, and some good clean racing. Finally. No, the last two are a bit bashy, but before that had been fine, and so good to see today with some really, really, really close racing and more love taps than anything. But like I said, absolutely fantastic. So from me, Tommy, and my co-commentator Jan, I'd like to thank you very, very much for listening tonight, and we shall
Remember,
see you soon. Sorry, carry on, Jan. Did you want to say it?
yeah, yeah. Remember that tomorrow will be the AF1 race. Tomorrow will be the AF1 race with a race at Albert Park, the first race of the season.
Oh, I didn't even know that you were doing that. Are you doing that one as well?
I'm doing that one with Sport Energy Racing actually.
Oh, fantastic. Well, enjoy that,
Yep.
and we'll see. I'm not. I thought they. Is it the AF4 tomorrow?
AF1, AF1.
I thought that was on Sunday.
Oh yeah, sorry. AF4 tomorrow, AF1 on
Yeah,
Sunday. Yeah,
yeah,
sorry.
that's fine. That's all right. Because you were
Yeah.
having me worried what day of the week it was.
Yeah, I lost
Yeah.
myself as well there.
So I'll be racing in the F4s tomorrow, and hopefully
Yeah, I'll see you there.
not spinning the Genetta too much, but we'll see how that's going to be good. But yeah, and thanks very much for the comments in the stream.
Yeah.
And again, I'm going this time, so it's goodbye from me, Tommy Ball, and goodbye from Jan as well. All right, thank you very much.
See you.